Hello and welcome to my room. So as of recording, it's Valentine's Day tomorrow and what better time to talk about love than today. I made a video similar to this time last year. I haven't seen it since uploading, and I thought it would be a pretty cool idea to see the similarities and differences between me then and me now. I feel like some stuff have changed, some stuff that might even be overlays and overlaps quite a bit, but it'll just be interesting to see the difference. I've got my cup of coffee, so let's get started. I want to start this video off today by talking about romantic love. My thoughts on romantic love. I feel like, me personally, I've missed out on that typical high school time love, like that teen love. I feel like it's such a glorified idea to have. It's like in every single movie, like teen movie and all that stuff, so it's just like a idea that's just been embedded. I feel like at the time, even after the time, I didn't really care about it. Yeah, I really didn't care about it because I never could fathom the idea of me being in love with someone or like being in a relationship with someone. Like the idea of being in a relationship just hasn't crossed my mind. I wouldn't say I regret it. I just feel like that idea of that type of thing is so glorified and pushed forward that you do feel like you miss out, but trust me, you really don't. I'm 24 now. And it's not an be-all, end-all type of situation. But speaking of romantic love, I am now 24 and I'm in my very first relationship. It's still such a strange concept. I'm experiencing so many new things, doing so many new things. I've held a hand romantically for the first time in my life. It's such a scary place to be, but such an amazing place to be at the same time. Like, even to the point of me dating and actually being in a relationship with this amazing person. It's even before that, at like my 20s, I still couldn't fathom the idea of me romantically being involved in a relationship. It's just a thought that's never been across my mind. Like, I haven't actually thought about it. It's never, oh, I'm missing out. It's just never come across to me. And I think because of that thought, to this very day, I'm still very amazed at the relationship that I'm in. I'm still very grateful and still very giddy to this day about it. And that's why I said I don't regret not being in a relationship during my high school terms and school terms, because I didn't fall into that norm. And I feel like because I'm at this age where I'm experiencing all these new things, now I get to appreciate more. And we're back. Sorry about that interruption. Probably the camera angle's changed a bit, but it is what it is. As I was saying, that's why early on I legit said I don't regret not falling into that norm of having a high school sweetheart, because I am at this bigger age and I'm experiencing all these new things, all these new emotions. Everything's still brand new to me. I feel like you get to appreciate more. And because you're a bigger person, it's like you actually know what you're doing, if that makes sense. You just live in that moment better and you appreciate everything that happens way more. And you still get giddy to this day. I don't know why, I'm just so happy about it. I don't know what to say. I'm lost for words. Like, I never thought it could happen to me. And it's right what people say, it happens when you least expect it. They're right, they're not lying. I get it's such a cliche thing to say. I feel like I've been so fortunate with the relationship I'm in, because I feel like the idea of love and concept has changed so much in our society and our generation because of the internet and because of all of these dating apps. So it's just so readily available in such a way that the idea of a genuine connection has kind of like fizzled out. Well, we met, as our generations all do, via the internet, so from a dating app, but I am so fortunate that it's actually led to a genuine connection, because a lot of people do tend to use that for certain other things, basically. And yeah, she's just amazing. It's funny in a way because we are so similar but so different at the same time. I was scared because, again, I'm at this big age experiencing all of this brand new. I was scared on me not being able to be myself completely because, like I said, I am an introvert. it takes me quite some time for me to actually be my loud, obnoxious self. A lot of times me around my friends is completely different than me around people I have no idea who I'm with, basically, if that makes sense. It's great because since the first date we've ever been on, it wasn't like that. Like, I didn't get inside my own head and I'm like, crap, what do I say now? What do I say now? It was just so, it still is, it's so effortless and I don't think about it. It's no stress, no anxiety. It's just real. It's hard to explain. That's my take on romantic love at the moment. It's great. I'm enjoying it at the moment. To think I didn't see myself in a relationship, because it's just never been something that I thought about, to actually me being in one and loving every moment of it. So yeah, I feel like this kind of leads into the self-love type of love, if that makes sense. Not just like the romantic love. I'd never had the idea of I want to be in a relationship growing up my entire life, basically. That can lead to self-image issues, if that makes any sense, because it's hard, especially now, to genuinely try and be yourself, because there's so much stuff on the internet. I feel like the internet is such a double-edged sword. It could be such an amazing place, but it could also be such a like anxiety-inducing place as well, because you have that one side of the internet where it's very, very positive and very open, and you have the other side of the internet that makes a lot of people feel self-conscious and kind of get like body dysmorphia and all that stuff. Like, they get more conscious about themselves because they don't fit a certain type of image. I feel like self-love is such a big thing. It's such a huge thing. Like I said, with today's media and internet, it can be a double-edged sword, but it's also very uplifting to see the great side of people trying to like express themselves and be themselves fully, unapologetically. Like, it's great at the same time, you know. A lot of the arts help you do that. Like, I'm not in the arts in any form, but clothing, expression, photography, whatever, it just helps you be yourself, because I feel it takes guts to actually be yourself, because you just tend to stick out like a sore thumb. But I feel like our generation is slowly getting better at being ourselves unapologetically. So yeah, I really have no idea what I'm on about, but I really don't. But me personally, I feel like I'm working a lot on my self-love. I grew up very conscious about myself. I think that's why I ended up becoming more introverted as I grew up. But now I'm trying to kind of like flip that away to become a bit more myself without having to worry about anything. I had such a bad relationship with like myself at one point growing up. I really did not like who I was in the mirror, and I just thought I was just, yeah. But we're getting there. I found there's literally nothing and no one you should really be comparing yourself to, because you're not them and they're not you. It's good to have goals, but it's horrible to compare. I mean, that's the key thing that I've learned myself. But yeah, I think I'm just rambling now. But what time is it? It's been 15 minutes of me talking. I hope what I said made sense. And it is Valentine's tomorrow, so I thought it was just great fit. It was just something that was on my mind, and I thought it was a great time to talk about it now. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you lot spend Valentine's Day with a loved one and you have a great time. It's just a time to show you appreciate someone. It can be whoever. So yeah, take care and bye bye.